With reference audio and video imported, we can begin to organize our dialogue tracks. Before we do that, however, I'm going to hide and make the reference audio track inactive. The way we can do that is we're going to control or right-click on the track and choose hide and make inactive. If you look at the track window, you see this is hidden here. You can always reveal it if you want, and then control-click on it and make it active again. The reason we want to hide it and make it inactive is because we're really not going to use it unless we need to check sync or listen to the track for some reason. The process we're going to use for organizing the tracks is we're going to leave them on the OMF tracks and just bring a copy up to the dialogue tracks. That way, once we have everything organized, we'll still have our OMF intact and we can use the hide and make inactive on all of the OMF tracks. Therefore, if we need to reference them or access anything later on, they'll be in our session, but they won't be getting in the way. So there are two ways that we can get a clip up to the dialogue tracks. One way is to select the clip, hold down Control and Option, and just drag that clip up to the desired dialogue track. If we go back to the OMF, you'll notice that clip is still there. It's also up on the dialogue track. The reason for that is because when you hold down Option and drag a clip, it drags out a copy. So that's what we want to do. We want to leave a copy down below, but drag the clip up to the dialogue tracks. At the same time, we hold Control because holding Control precludes movement from the left to right, so we won't accidentally, as we drag the clip up, drag the clip out of sync. So that's one way of getting the tracks from the OMF tracks up to dialogue tracks. The other way is to select a clip, press the C key to copy. If you're going to use the single key commands without holding Command C, you need to make sure that this is engaged. So press C to copy, press the P key, which will move a selection up to the track you want to drop it on, and then press V to copy it there. So that's another way. It's up to you which you want to use. I go back and forth. Another thing you could do to simplify this process is hide some of the tracks that you know you're not going to be using at the moment. So if we know we're only going to be dragging up dialogue for 2 or 3 characters, we can hide some of the dialogue tracks. We probably won't be using room tone right now, so we'll hide it. We can always reveal it if we want. The production effects will keep visible because we will be using that as we organize the tracks.